Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Trash Can Fire of News. This is the Unintelligent Graduates. This is your host for this week. This is B Scribs right here.
Sir Esther's.
Kumusta guys, your boy Jay.
Huh?
I mean, hello in Tagalog. How are you?
Oh,
Learn something.
but I mean,
troubleshooting.
So how's everybody doing? All right, let's talk about everybody this week, man. We're gonna start with you, Jay. Let's start.
Yeah, let's start with me. Let's start with me and you and your scam, your scandalous ass scams, motherfucker. Let's start with that.
You point fingers at me. I ain't scamming nobody.
Because I thought that shit was funny, dog. Hey, this week, everybody, I'm at the Hobby Lobby. I'm getting shit prepped for my art stream.
That's the first problem.
I like Hobby Lobby, man. Even though I don't believe in half the shit they be doing, they got some good ass products for the low. That's besides the point. I'm at the Hobby Lobby getting art supplies, and I get a random DM on Twitter. And first thing I see, it says, "Hey, your friend." And then I skipped a couple words. I saw $355. And then my brain processed that, said, "Yo, spam, delete and block." I delete and block that shit. Now move on. I'm looking for supplies. I get another DM, and this one says, "Hey, I saw that you blocked my friend, but they're trying to let me know that your friend and co-host is out here scamming people." So I'm like, "Yo," they said co-host. I said, "Let me. I'm gonna go ahead and bite." I click on the DM. I read a little bit further. It says, "Your friend is out here. He's taking money from people. He's not giving it back. We know this is a bad look for the show, and we would like you to try to help rectify the situation. We don't want to bring you into this, but I'm paraphrasing. If we don't get a response back by 6 p.m." We're gonna go public. They got the receipt.
Oh, gave you consequences, man.
Yeah, gave me consequences, dog. First of all,
tell me these guys sound like terrorists.
Not my problem. I look at this shit, I say, "Yo, that's not me. I don't have to worry about this shit. I'm gonna just look for this damn paint." So they sent me the receipts, and it's just a screenshot that they sent Scribs $355, and that they sent another screenshot that they requested a refund and he declined it. So I passed the ball over to Scribs because that's not my problem. It ain't my fucking cash app. I handed off to Scribs. Scribs, what happened?
Hey man, I'll talk about that in a minute here. We'll get to Esther's first.
You don't want to get to the truth.
I mean, no, I'm gonna get to. All right,
now you sound guilty.
All right, you know what happened? Cause is I'm literally just sitting. I'm literally chilling on my bed. I'm just chilling on my bed, and then all of a sudden I get a text message saying such and such just sent you $355 of Cash App. So I was like, oh, that must be one of them fake, scam text messages or whatnot. I checked my Cash App 20 minutes later. It's got $355 in there. I said, what is going on here?
God bless you.
I know, right?
That's what I was thinking. I said, hey, this is the tow money back. You know what I'm thinking? I said, and then I said to my wife, I said, babe, somebody said it's $355. And then all of a sudden somebody else messages me asking me to return them the $355, not to the person who sent the money, because then I know this. Then I knew shit was getting fishy.
Yeah,
because then I started looking up Cash App scams and all this, and apparently people will steal people's credit cards, Cash App somebody a random amount of money, and then ask for it back on somebody else's card that they know, and they get that money, and then then the actual card holders want to get stuck actually having to owe the $355. Or so I was like, nah, bro. I looked it up. It had all these rules. It said you gotta block them, decline the refund, and all this other stuff. So that's what I did,
Damn.
And then I got a hold of the authorities, and they said, all right.
He said the authorities.
Yeah, I know I need to change my name on Cash App, but I got a hold of I got a hold of the authorities. I said, I got a hold of their their what
his whole legal name is on the Cash App. Dog.
I know.
Whoa.
I know. Most people put like money sign Money Man 88. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mine was B Scribs 88. I mean, that's
fucking dollar sign get them stacks 96. This fool put the whole legal name. I ain't gonna put his name out on there, but he put the dude, even his social security numbers on that shit, bro. Everything's on there. His mom's maiden name, the name of his first pet. His first car.
Put B Scribs 88 on there, dog.
But bro, for real, I started messaging the Cash App people. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. They're like, oh, these might be scammers or whatnot. Yeah. I mean, you can choose to refund the money if you like to, but you have to make sure you refund it to the exact person that sent it to you, not to somebody else requesting.
If Cash App people told you that, I would have kept that money, dog.
Yeah, they said you can't keep it. I mean, if you want. But
that's what we said offline was the money is yours. They sent it to you they sent on accident.
The choice is yours.
We talked about that before too, because Young
Jock
Jock
wanted the money back. They'll have to message Cash App, right?
Young Jock had that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said I'm getting Young Jocked here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like
getting jocked up.
But then these dudes start trying to blackmail. Like Jay starts messaging me like 4 hours later. Hey, who's these fools, man? It's like I'm like, these dudes are trying to blackmail us now and harass us. So I was like, bro, they gotta maybe they're legit. Like maybe they're
on the message they said he said we are part of hold on. They said we are part of a esports some shit, and we know people in the industry and yada yada yada. I say, yo, I don't know shit about this. I don't care. It's not my fucking Cash App. And two, talk to Cash App, motherfucker. So I was like, yo, I'll just hand this off the Scribs.
That's what, yeah. And then I'm like, bro, a lot of this shit wasn't even added up. I started looking. Two of the dudes on Twitter that were messaging me didn't even have profile
pics. Hell no.
Yeah. And then the one guy it did was just a stock market pick, and somehow he lives in Argentina. You know what I'm saying? I said, what the fuck?
You should have kept that shit, bro.
I really, you know what? I probably should have. That was
I would have kept it.
I was kept it.
Especially if the Cash App people was like, yeah, keep it. And I was like, yeah, I'm keeping this.
But at the same time, it was like, I was like, they're like, yeah, money back, thief, and all that. I said, bitch, motherfucker, you just said, look, you just said that I still got $355 in my account. If I was trying to take your money, would you think it's still in my motherfucking account? Would it be sitting in my Cash App when I have not withdrawn it if I'm not trying to keep the money?
Bitch, you know what
makes you exactly? I said, what makes you think I'm trying? I said, the only reason I've kept it in here is in case it actually is an accident. And I said, if it is, that I said, you know what, you can have the money back.
Oh, hold on.
I said, but the authorities have already got involved. They've traced the transactions and card numbers and everything that money came from. So if you all scamming, y'all about to go to prison, not just for
talk your shit.
I said, y'all ain't about to go to prison just for money laundering. Y'all about to go to prison now for blackmail, online harassment. I said, blackmail alone is like a 10-year offense, bro. I said, then money laundering is like 15 to 20. So I was like, so, I mean, if y'all scamming, y'all about to get a real rude awakening, and you fuck with the wrong guy today. And if you didn't, I said, if you didn't, I said,
I got a particular set of skills, motherfucker. I'm broke. I don't want none of this problem.
Yeah, exactly. And I said, look. I said that if you did need the money, you said it to be an accident. Let this be a lesson that you're lucky you said it to an honest person that's sending y'all back the money.
You know what? It's karma, though. That's me. I would have kept it, but you know what? It's karma. I think it might come back on you, though.
Maybe. I mean,
that was my week.
About that.
That was my week, bro. That shit was funny. At first, I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like they said co-host. Then they said podcast. I said, yo, this might be for real. So then that's why I started hitting up Scribs and bringing that shit up.
Our weeks blended together. It was like that kaleidoscope show.
Bro, because I was talking to my wife about it. She's like, she's like, she was saying the same thing. She's like, that's really not your problem or Scribs. That's a Cash App problem.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's their problem, really. I mean, maybe they should have sent it to.
And she was the one that schooled me about the scams and stuff. She told me like people been doing that shit for a long time. Like as long as Cash App's been out, people been doing that kind of shit.
I know.
So I just said, fuck it, leave that shit alone, bro.
And then you know what I told them? I said, look, you're gonna send my co-host a fucking apology before I send this money back. Is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, hey, they did. They sent me hey, we're sorry. Hey, we talked to Scripps and he sent the money back. We're really sorry that we got you involved in all this. I just looked at the shit, block and delete.
Bro,
and then I got some random friend request or a follow on Twitter, and then no follow back. Just block and report. That was my week. Essence, how was your week, dog?
Well, it's gotten a lot better. We got that top 10
winning.
pick, dog.
Yeah, that's right. Titans held the L.
hey, you got Stroud and you got Bryce Young coming, so we better prepare, dog. And we already got Trevor Lawrence.
Hold on, you said Vince Young?
Dog. Titans need to prepare, dog, for what's coming, dog.
Hey, bro. Hey, what did I say about Doug P? As soon as the Jags hired him, he gonna run that division. Watch. Look,
exactly.
This man in the playoffs his first season. I could have been $355 richer, but you know what? My conscience, if that person really did need that money for rent and shit.
Go like, DJ. You know that's my DJ.
Go DJ.
Go DJ. Go DJ.
Gritty in the background, cuz. Get him with the gritty. Hit him with the gritty. Hit him with the gritty.
Hey, but yeah, like I said, my day gotten a lot better. Yeah. Titans caught an L, and even though people are mad at me, all Titans fans, nations mad at me for saying I wanted us to lose. Well, hell, I want that draft pick, dog.
Oh,
I don't want to make the playoffs just to say we made the playoffs.
Damn.
Everybody mad at me. You're not a true fan. Yes, the goddamn I am.
You looking at you tell them I'm looking at the bigger picture.
Hell to the yeah.
You're looking at the bigger picture.
Also, I don't know if I said this last podcast, but I saw Morbius. Throw that shit away.
So I think you must say movie of the year, dog.
Hey, Morbius 2, no.
It's Morbin time.
No, dog. Atlanta, I finally finished Atlanta last season, good as hell. And I'm still doing my sports betting. Travis Kelce, he fucked me out of $500. And all I needed him to do is give me 50 yards. And he couldn't even do that. So fuck you, Travis Kelce.
That's the running theme of the week.
I know. And the first thing I bet when Jay said somebody's scary, he probably bet like, what shit Esther's get into now, bro?
I'm like, I've been on a constant winning streak. Now I'm on a losing streak. Like you give.
So is gambling.
Hey, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
And he been taking your ass to the goddamn.
I'm like, just one. I'm like, damn.
Let me get one rib.
One rib.
Hey, dog, it's crazy. But let's get this show started, man. I'm like I said. Damn you, Travis Kelce, dog.
R.I.P. to the Titans. That's right.
Hey, we'll be back. Quentin Johnston, you gonna be a Titan, dog. Quentin Johnston or Jordan Addison, where you gonna be a Titan. We're gonna give Malik Willis what he needs. If he don't do nothing next year, hey, Caleb Williams, 2024, dog.
How you gonna give Malik Wilson another 4 or 5 inches of height and an actual throwing arm, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
he got the arm. He's just scared to throw it. He's scared to launch it.
That's what. Hey, you gotta have confidence, bro, or else you're gonna end up like Carson Wentz.
And the coordinator would be gone. So
that's true.
I can take that. But go ahead and start off, Scribs, man. You host.
Hey, man, I'm sitting here looking at my wife hold the baby, and I realize our first topic is that the Joker is pregnant. That is right. It's like, how is that possible? Look at it. What is the second picture on this? I didn't even see the second picture. Oh my god!
I've never seen the second picture. I've seen the
I
first
know.
one.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna break their brains.
How is this man pregnant?
Right. I looked it up. Hold on, you supposed to look this up and know the story. Oh my goodness.
Well, he was trying to. They saying he was trying to pursue Zatanna.
Yeah.
And Zatanna put the magic on him. And
she put the magic touch on him.
Put the magic on him, dog.
She got the magic stick. That it can hit once, he can hit twice.
It's crazy, bro. It's like, so he's pregnant by magic. I don't know what this means in the continuity in the comics, though, but this is. I know this means the Joker's gonna be the second craziest parent ever behind Casey Anthony. That's all I know. Damn.
Is that this is gonna be one of the craziest storylines ever. The Joker is single parent, being the mom and the dad of the relationship. I mean, at least he's gonna be able to show the kid how to put on makeup.
Like every time comics do like the game, and DC usually do these like it's pretty much clickbait kind of shit. Like Superman died, but then the motherfucker came back, and it wasn't just one Superman. It was like the fucking Wu-Tang Clan of Superman came out and shit. Like 25 Superman came out of that shit. So I don't know how the Joker is gonna be pregnant, and if he's really pregnant with a kid, like how does that work? You know what I'm saying? Is this some Wanda Maximoff all like reality warping type shit? It's like they could do so many different things that are even crazier with the Joker, but they say, yo, we're gonna make this dude.
And two, where's the baby supposed to come out of? Cause like he got his head down there, look like he giving him sloppy toppy. But the whole point is that
ass.
That's what I'm saying,
it's
bro.
It's gonna be a poo poo baby, dog. It's gonna be a poo poo baby.
It's gonna be an ass baby. Oh, bro. Oh man.
Every time after the baby come out, every time Joker farts, it's gonna.
Oh, bro. He thought he had trouble when Batman was up there.
Bro, I don't. So is this gonna be like is this like a Elseworlds type story, or is this like in the actual like Earth One type shit?
Judging by the artwork, it looks like Elseworlds. Doesn't look like the legit mainline kind of artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is wild, dog.
Zatanna's a good person though too, isn't she?
Yeah.
So this could be.
Yeah, she's a good magician.
Yeah, so I mean, at the same time, that I would have to think it's an Elseworld.
You can't blame Joker, man. Zatanna looks good, dog. He was trying to get that magician booty, man.
It's true.
That magician booty.
He's trying to David Copperfield that ass. You know what I'm saying?
He got sick of Harley Quinn, man. He needed something new, dog.
All right, so I'll read up a little bit on this. He was trying to. He was actually trying to get with Zatanna. These are romantic advances that she didn't want, and then she curses dude with his pregnancy shit. So that he looking like the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and shit. So following Joker's romantic advances, Zatanna casts one of her signature spells in issue 4 and turns the tables. Waking up in a Wonder Woman bed, is apparently 9 months pregnant. When seen by the villainous Dr. Phosphorus, Joker vomits up a clay face-like substance, which then morphs into his likeness. It's the Joker.
What enough?
So it doesn't. So that answers the question. It doesn't come out of his anus.
Well, why is that doctor's head down in there his crotch then?
Because I mean, doctors are weird, man. That's why people don't want to go see doctors, because they do this kind of shit.
Oh my goodness, bro. That looks like an MSU doctor to me, bro. I don't know what's going on here, but that is definitely.
It says, clearly, the proud Joker welcomes his son in open arms, but remember, this isn't the first time the Joker has some daddy issues.
That's true.
So that's what's happening. So I don't know. Maybe this magical clay face looking son, is this going to be a major like a new staple, like kind of like how Batman had Damien. Like nobody knew about Damien until this motherfucker just showed up at his doorstep and shit with a goddamn katana.
So he's got his own baby Yoda now. It's like a baby Joker.
Pretty much.
That's crazy, man.
This is weird shit, bro. They've done weirder shit with the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like remember before with was the New 52 when he took his face off?
Yeah.
Like no, somebody took his face. And then he was wearing fucking Alfred's face. It was all kinds of shit. They done some weird ass, gross ass shit with the Joker. This is about the weirdest and weirdest shit I've seen that they do with the Joker, bro.
That is just so crazy to me, and it's crazy to know that you're gonna have a kid by accident just by fucking with a magician. But speaking of accidents, there was a big accident in the news this last week. Hawkeye, as we can see, must be losing his reflexes because this man got in a pretty serious accident.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's he apparently almost died. According to a lot of reports, lost a lot of blood, cut a femoral artery in his leg, do these big ass treads that look like scissors on the sides of these goddamn tank snowplower things. You know what I'm saying? This look like the Russian army trying to fight Ukraine with these days. I don't even know. You know, like Jeremey Renner out here just trying to help people, man. Trying to help his family, help his friends, and of course he almost dies. I mean, you can see on this side picture right here with all the bruises he's got going on. There was rumors that he might be losing a foot or one of his legs. That he had a traumatic chest injury. They had to do like immediate heart surgery on him right away or something like that. I was reading. So you know Hawkeye feeling like shit. And,
it's just crazy that like, all right, he got in this accident. You know what I'm saying? He needs to have that privacy. So it just seems like his PR people were like, "Hey man, we got to show that he's all right. Let's slap these glasses on this motherfucker real crazy." Like
he high as hell anyway. He ain't gonna remember.
Hey, the crazy thing, I didn't realize he was 52 years old.
I didn't know either.
This really makes you think what's going to go on in the MCU.
Hey, I mean, they're already planning his departure anyways, because you got Kate Bishop is already handled, and she's about to take the mantle of the Hawkeye. Anyway. Bishop. So they're already working on the Young Avengers now. So I mean, he's already kind of on his way out, but this might speed up the process, man. But
see, with the glasses on like that, he really looked like my battered soul from last week after they took my car from the towing company. And this is the face I made after the guy sent me the $355 and asking it back. See what I'm saying right here? That's basically what happened here. Like it's
another day of saying that,
huh? But man, this man's having a rough day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, good news today. He was actually released from the hospital in Reno.
Sorta.
And yeah, he's still bedridden, but he's being sent home to be taken care of there. So that's progress. They say he's been making some strides too. So
and I'm starting to think maybe these Marvel movies might be a curse, man. Like this a lot of bad shit's happened to a lot of actors in these Marvel movies already.
You know, don't go that far with it.
No, I won't say that, bro. Ain't no bad curse.
Chadwick Boseman.
No, he
already had Jeremy Renner here.
No, he had cancer. See, Chadwick already had cancer when he signed on to Black Panther.
Amen. And look what happened to what's his name's career too. I mean, acting career in movies. I guess Terrence Howard, man. He had to do Empire after that. You know what I'm saying, man? You know,
that fool. He left. He got
kicked out. Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he got kicked. He got kicked out of that role because he wanted more money and shit.
Yeah, he
wanted $100 million, man.
I think he was wanting more money than Robert Downey Jr. at one point. So yeah, he did it to himself. They ain't no damn curse, bro.
Chris Hemsworth found out he's got the what do you call it as well, man? I'm telling you, maybe these Marvel
what HIV what?
No, they found out that he's like his genetics are like 10 times more likely to get Alzheimer's at an earlier age.
Hey, dog, you wilding, bro. Get back to
I'm
Jeremy
just saying,
Renner,
bro.
man.
I'm just
Get
saying,
back to
bro.
Jeremy Renner, dog.
Ain't nobody care about Hawkeye that much. Look. All I'm saying. All right, look. Okay. The show was good. The show was good. okay? He's alive. He's gonna make it. He's from Boston. He a tough motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna make it.
He got it. Care about, bro.
Ain't nobody care about Hawkeye like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got it, though.
And speaking of like the Joker being pregnant, man, we're gonna move on to this next topic, man. This man changes his gender to gain custody of his damn kids. This to me belongs to be Mother of the Year award right here. This is what I think. This should be Mother of the Year award right here, bro. If a man is willing to change his own sex to make sure he gets his own kids. That is a guy that just loves his children, or a woman now. I don't know how that works.
Hey, all it does is hurt the LGBTQ community. That's all it does.
That's what I'm saying. But how they,
if you could take advantage, if you could take advantage of the system, why not?
It's true.
That's wild, dog.
And within the same week span of the first transgender ever dying on death row, this man got his kids by switching genders. Right here. I mean, hats off to him, man. Hopefully, he's a good dad and he ain't just trying to pull some power play.
Was that like in Venezuela or Ecuador or something?
Ecuador.
Man, so he got that sex change for cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one thing when it comes to the court system, the woman always wins.
That is true, bro.
It's true.
That is true.
And he do look like a lot of the abuelas here in San Antonio.
First-hand experience, though. That is very much true.
They straight up look at you like a deadbeat father,
I think
like you the worst person on earth.
In the rare case of my father, like where the dad gets the custody, man. Most states, like here in Tennessee, man, it's more leaning like towards the females and stuff. There's a little bit of a bias, but
they look at you. I can't believe you.
No, I probably would have saved a few $1,000s if I just made that change in my ID card, dog.
They automatically look at you like, did you carry the baby 9 months? Be like, no, I didn't, but I dealt with the cycle that did.
Matter. Like it's like even like if you were doing like you're doing the right thing and like the baby's born, so you buy stuff for the baby, like not the necessity like Pampers and such, but like shit that matters, like beds, fucking furniture, clothes, shit like that, that's considered gifts. You know what I'm saying? So you have to show proof. Here in Tennessee, you have to show proof, like receipts and all that shit, like actual receipts that you supported the child. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see the receipts for what I'm sending the money for. Then that's what I want to see. I want to see them.
They already sent those receipts, Chris. So they got that $355 back.
I want to see those receipts for the Lunchables I'm sending you money for. I want to see them for the clothes. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them for the books. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be seeing you walking in here with some Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying? The court, like, where'd you get that?
Good on him, man. He got the kids, man. So
that's crazy. Hats off to this man. That you're willing to change your own sex.
I wish I was that goddamn fucking intuitive, man, and did some shit like that. Maybe I would have had custody of my kids.
Great thing about it, it didn't say he had any sex changes and nothing.
I think he literally, like, there was another picture that I found. The other pictures that I had, they actually had like logos of like the news agency. I didn't want to put that on there. This is the only one I could find of him without any logos. But there's a one that he's holding his license. He just changed his gender on his license and shit.
Yeah.
So instead of it saying male, it says female, and that's it.
Yeah, but he just used that LGBT, he used that alphabet to his advantage, man. Yeah. Hey, like we already talked about, like that woman in jail. Hey, that's gonna send her to a man jail. That's gonna send her to a man jail. Hey, like, I'm a female.
Look at this man's photo right here. You never mess with a man that's got camo on his jacket. I've already learned that in life, bro. You never mess with a man that got camo on his jacket.
I don't even want to know.
Some bad shit always happens if you start some shit with a guy got camo on his jacket. It don't matter what color it is.
I think that's the state colors too, ain't it?
He do kind of look like some of the abuelas here with that 5 o'clock shadow here in San Antonio, though. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he could pass. He can pass.
He woke up this morning talking violence.
You said there's some grandmas that look like that, dog.
There's some grandmas that whoop your ass with a chocolate real quick, got some 5 o'clock shadows like that.
I thought they whoop you with the shoe.
That's the chocolate.
The chocolate.
Vandal, bro. They got the Hawkeye aim with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll hit you from one side of the house to the other, throwing it out the window.
Hawkeye, no plow.
It'd be like the Black Dynamite movie. Oh, I threw that shit before I was even in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. But speaking of action heroes, Guardians 3 apparently is going to be Batista's last appearance as Drax. So there's the bummer / probably spoiler alert that Drax is more than likely going to die in this Guardians movie.
I won't say that. I mean, they can easily recast him.
They could.
All it is body paint. Whatever.
Dwayne Johnson's going to need work after Black Adam falling on his face.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but and he doesn't really say much. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good role for Dwayne Johnson if he wants to pick it up. But I mean,
he likes to talk. He likes to talk in his movie, though.
He likes to talk, and he likes to play the main character.
That is true, and that's why I do agree with the one guy that said that Dave Bautista is the best wrestler turned actor. You know what I'm saying? He fits into whatever role you put him in.
Yeah, he don't play the same person all the time.
No.
Nah, like if you saw him in Blade Runner, where he actually had hair. Blade Runner 2049. Yeah. He's in the beginning of that movie.
Yeah, he was
he's like a chemist or something like that.
No, he was a
botanist.
He was a synth. He was a robot. He was a synth.
Yeah,
but he was a chemist or some kind of shit.
But I'll say
he knows how to be flexible.
The only thing is Dave Bautista is not no lead actor to me.
He's not.
You don't think he's a good actor?
No, a lead actor.
No, he's not. I mean,
I think he did an all right job in that zombie movie he was in on that.
You thought the Army of the Dead movie was good?
I'm not saying it because he's half Filipino or anything like that. I'm not throwing any kind of bias, but I mean,
damn, you already said it, dog.
I'm just saying, bro. You know,
I mean, we gotta represent, man. We gotta take our wins, dog.
Hey, man, he was pretty good in The Glass Onion, playing like a Twitch streamer douche style guy. Like it was.
Man, I saw that clip of him looking like that, bro. I said, yo, he looks like if Dr. Disrespect was like even more swole. You know what I'm saying?
And had 1 million tattoos. Yeah,
bro.
That shit is, man. That is sad though, because I mean, I felt like he's been great as Drax.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the most memorable parts of most of the Guardians movies, Drax is involved in some way. You know what I'm saying?
And the Christmas special. I mean,
absolutely.
I still need to watch that.
Bro, that Christmas special is good, man.
It is. It's pretty good.
A good way for him to get that light shone on him, because he's fun, dude. He's funny, bro. The way that character is written, and he
did it right, man. He did it right playing Drax, man. It's gonna be hard to somebody. You could say anybody can wear that body paint.
Yeah,
hey,
it's hard.
That is true. And you said the thing about him being a lead actor, but there was a movie he did with the kid they had on Amazon. It's actually quite funny.
You talking about
I don't know.
Well, he's like a cop. Isn't he like a cop or some kind of secret agent? Yeah, some kind of shit. Yeah.
And she finds out they're like staking out the house across from him or something. That movie is actually pretty funny.
He got range, man. He got range. And I'm a diehard Rock fan. You know what I'm saying? I'll defend the Black Adam movie to a certain extent.
Oh,
I'll defend him. I thought the movie was all right. I liked it.
That movie was sorry, dog.
That movie was.
Hey man, if you know what, you in a visual timeout. We ain't hearing that shit.
Sorry, bro.
Hey, he's supposed to be in the second. Was he in the first Dune movie? I think he's supposed to be in the second one. I know
The Rock was in the first. He's talking about Batista. He was in Dune.
Yeah, he's supposed to have a bigger part in the second one.
Yeah, he was one of the enemy warriors or some shit.
Yeah, he played Sting's part.
Yeah.
Yes, from the police.
He got range, man. He got range as an actor, dog. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, give it to him, dog. The best wrestling actor, dog.
I know.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit.
And he might be my cousin. We don't know. We'll find out.
Maybe you know he'll steal an award for best side actor in a movie sometime or something. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I ain't gonna do it like that, man. He gonna get best actor one day, bro.
Man,
he'll get best supporting actor.
That's what I'm saying. And speaking of stealers, our next topic we got the burglars. These burglars called 911 to help move the stuff that they had stolen. So
This ain't a real picture, bro. This is something that I Googled.
This is Del Rio, Texas.
I did a search for cops U-Haul. This is what popped up. I was like, I got it. This is it. Roll it.
So this story apparently it's gotta be pretty great. Let me read a little bit about this. We got some dead air going on here, but
I know because somebody's doing their homework on the bus. That's my type of work ethic, motherfucker. Do your homework on the bus. This podcast episode is brought to you by Buswork.
Okay, so I mean, the greatest part about this story is, of course, it happened in Florida. Okay, so Florida alleged burglars called 911 for help moving their belongings and get caught by the owners. The sheriff says. Law enforcement officials in Florida arrest 2 alleged burglars after they called 911 to ask for help moving their belongings from a home that was not theirs, apparently. So the Polk County Sheriff's Office, why is it Polk County is always got the craziest shit going on
What city is that?
It's in Florida.
I know it's in Florida City, fool. So that's why I know you probably from Florida too.
I wish.
The way you answer that question.
What part of Florida that is.
But the Polk County Sheriff's Office says a 23-year-old man, Martin Gonzalez Garcia, and a 22-year-old man, Ashalizas Roldan I can't even say it last name, Ascasio, were in the process of burglarizing a home on December 29, 2022. Who gonna rob a home right after Christmas, by the way? You're a special kind of shitty person. This is that weird gray area between Christmas and New Year's Eve. It's like everybody lose track of time. Mm-hmm. So
it's Poinciana.
Yeah.
Poinciana, Florida.
When one of them had the genius idea, this might already be a nominee. We were talking about having dumbest criminals of the year at the end of the year. This is the first nominee.
Why the hell would you call them though?
When one of them called 911 and asked for help with moving some of their belongings. They didn't call 2 men in the truck. They didn't call, most moving services. They called 911. Deputies said that the couple was in the residence because they were looking for a place to sleep for the night. Yeah, then they started trying to get their stuff moved. So these guys are idiots, man.
And the crazy thing about it, it says they was on the run too, because they also burglarized a Dollar General store.
Hold on, so these fools was the wet bandits of Florida, going from house to house, taking people's shit.
It's the Santa.
And they also
was it Marv and
and the cops also said they wanted to ride to the airport so they could spend the weekend in New York. Hey dog, this is a crazy.
It's the fucking sticky bandits, motherfucker. I'm telling you, you talking about they about to go to New York too? Sticky bandits, dog. We the wet bandits. We the sticky bandits.
The wet bandits. I remember that. Hey, Home Alone, man. Basically, it's just when criminals do the stupidest stuff, man. You know how what's that show used to come on? Damn, they used to have videos of people.
Oh, was it America's Dumbest Criminals?
Yes.
Yeah.
They need to make America's Dumbest Criminals.
They need to bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. Throw that shit on Netflix, man. I watch that shit.
For real, they need to bring that back because this is silly, dog. You was already on the run, and you calling. Who else can I call rather than 2 men in the truck? Let me call the police. No, good damn well you was on the run.
2 men in the truck. We can call them boys in blue. Let's go. We got that.
Hey, dog.
Man, speaking of cops and stealing and banning stuff, this goes to our next topic. Apparently, quote unquote, gas station heroin was just banned in Ohio, man. What? It's apparently on the streets, it's known as Zaza. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me get hooked up with some of that Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently it can mimic the effects of opioids. And so Ohio just became the latest state to ban tianepatine or tiamtine. I don't even know how.
I don't even know how to say that. I mean, the second bottle says
Tiana. That sounds like a stripper name. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Tiana. Tiana Red. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, it mimics the effects of opioids being sold at gas stations, convenience stores, and online. So, Republican governor, of course, Mike DeWine signed an executive order allowing the state's board of pharmacy to issue an emergency ban on the products on December 22nd. According to a new release, which is cited a report from Vice News, this is the article that I'm bringing this from. This is my source. The ban means that tiazepam products, which are often marketed as a dietary supplement, because heroin is a pretty good dietary supplement. I mean,
and you know the time.
I mean, have you ever seen a fat heroin addict? Like they're always skinny. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got money for food. They always buy their goddamn drugs.
Roll around downtown Nashville, you might get surprised, dog.
There's gonna be a lot of sad folks downtown Nashville tonight.
Hey, if you getting caught with this, man, it's giving you 6 to 12 months in jail, dog.
For real?
It's a dietary supplement. Like, how is that even? But this is in Ohio.
I mean, what was the other dietary supplement that was banned a long time? Fen-Phen. And
amphetamine, you actually have to get a prescription for it.
Like motherfuckers like in the MLB, those that do the MLB that died from this shit. I think Nicole, what was her name? Anna Nicole, whatever the fuck. The Playboy model, and she was doing the supplements and shit.
Uh-huh.
She died from the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, this ain't the first time that they done it.
Yeah, it's this Ohio's not the only state that banned it. You got Michigan, Alabama, Minnesota, Tennessee, Georgia, and Indiana. To be real, man, the honest thing to do is do it real, dog. Do it natural, bro. Hit the gym, hit the treadmill,
or
hit the Zaza.
Or hear me out. Just hear me out. Don't buy medicine from a gas station.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the horny.
Half the shit they got on there is shit to get motherfuckers.
Hey, the CBD shit do fuck you up though.
Like I hate when I go to the gas station, especially like the discount.
Especially when they be selling like dietary,
horny goat weed and all this.
Selling condoms. They be selling.
They sell all these fucking
behind the counter. You talking behind the counter?
Behind the counter, all them sus ass products, and then right next to it is condoms and all this shit, bro. I was like, come on, man.
Would you like to try these lizard skin condoms? They're very good.
It's like the movie Booty Call when the motherfucker's like, I got penis. It makes you hard like Rottweiler.
Before you stick it.
But like Ohio, of course, they're not the first state to ban this. Michigan, Alabama, Minnesota, Tennessee. Apparently, it's banned in Tennessee. That's why you guys probably haven't heard about it.
I just said that, man.
I just said
that, dude.
Georgia and Indiana.
I already said all that, dog.
Somebody on that Zaza.
I am on that Zaza. I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody take that Zaza.
It ain't banned here. That's all I know.
New, man.
Hey, but it ain't banned here. But the FDA is saying it's causing overdoses.
Hey, man, say no to Zaza and Tiana, man. Say no to Zaza and Tiana.
Hey, bro. Go to the next topic, man.
It's a tricylic.
Like you on Zaza, dog.
It's a tricylic antidepressant is why, bro. Basically, I don't know how they're going to call an antidepressant a dietary supplement. How does that work?
I mean, but antidepressants, that's something that needs to be prescribed anyways, though.
Man, just talk to a psychiatrist, man.
And don't get your prescription drugs.
Talk to your homies. Men don't talk to the other men in their lives enough, man. That's why there's so many men out here blowing their shit open. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've lost a lot of good friends to suicide. All they would have had to do is hit up my line. You know what I'm saying? And
you better hit them with some Zaza.
Talk to somebody and then hit up the Zaza together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to go down to the Wawa to get me some Zaza. You know what I'm saying?
The Wawa.
You know what I'm saying?
That Zaza for the Wawa.
Yeah, man. But
look for the goose, motherfucker. Look for the goose.
No joking aside, man. Antidepressants, don't go to these links. Just talk to your homies, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Talk, period, man. That sucks. But yeah. Shout out to Tiana, though.
Shout out to Tiana and Zaza, my two favorite bitches. I'm just kidding. All right, man. We're gonna move on to some trailers that came out this week, man. We're gonna start with the Renfield trailer.
Right. Nicholas Cage, man.
It's Dracula, bro. It's awesome.
I saw this trailer, bro, and at first I was like, it looks kind of whack, but he's Dracula's assistant, like the guy who's like who's playing opposite of Nicholas Cage.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult. Oh wow! So
yeah, Nicholas Hoult and Nicholas Cage.
Nicked up.
So double Nick.
Hoult double is playing.
Hey, have you ever? Don't mean to cut you off, Jay. Could this be a sequel to that other movie that Nicolas Cage was in, where the woman was the vampire? Have y'all seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
Damn, I can't remember that movie now. I gotta look that up.
Remember that movie.
There was a movie where he was in love with a girl. He had a one-night stand with a woman. She was a vampire.
Oh shit!
And she bit him, and he was trying to do whatever he can to control himself from becoming a vampire.
Oh, for real?
It's crazy.
He was drinking like pig's blood. He'll go to the grocery store and order pig's blood and all that.
Hey man, Nicolas Cage made a lot of movies. All right, bro. He like the David Bowie.
Nicolas Cage is doing ads for the Walmart, dog. He's everywhere.
Yeah. He's like the David Bowie albums of movies. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that don't even look like Nicolas Cage. Honestly,
I think he is Dracula.
Yeah, the 100,000 years old or something like that. They said.
I think he is Dracula in this movie, but for Nicholas Hoult to have to be his assistant, like Dracula bestows powers to his assistant, and in exchange for the powers or whatever, he pretty much has the powers of a vampire without having to drink the blood. So he has to provide Dracula with the victims, with the bodies and shit. So that's his that's his job.
And really, he out here looking like Count Dooku in this movie. You know what I'm saying? But this movie looks good. And it looks brutal.
This one come to theaters though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this shit looks brutal, bro. Like some of the scenes just were cut like real quick, and there's just blood flying all over
everywhere, dog. Because it's like in the trailer, he's explaining everything while he's in like an AA meeting type setting.
Yeah.
And
anger management.
Vampire's Kiss. Like that's what that movie is. Vampire's Kiss.
I've heard of it. I never watched it though.
Yeah,
I heard of it though. I might have to check that one out. But I like this, man. I'm actually excited for this one though. This is kind of fun, and I won't go to theaters to watch it. I'm gonna be honest, but I will check it out once it gets to streaming.
Well, here now. Speaking of streaming, this movie actually is going straight to Netflix, and this movie is actually called You People.
You People.
What do you mean, You People?
That's exactly what it's called, You People, and it's starring my lookalike Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. So I've seen the trailers for this, where Jonah Hill's sitting there awkwardly trying to talk to Eddie Murphy and his wife about marrying his daughter. Pretty much in the beginning.
So pretty much this is fucking Ashton Kutcher and fucking
Guess Who?
Yeah, Guess Who? But it's just a newer version of it.
That's what I was comparing it to.
Yeah.
Basically, Eddie Murphy's playing the black father, but he's a Muslim, and then you got Jonah Hill, whose family is a Jew, and it's just a lot of conflict and stuff in between the two families. And both interracial. Typical funny comedy movie.
Yeah. I think you know what I think because like Guess Who was good at the time. It's still a good movie. Guess Who's still a good movie, but at the time it was hidden because you just had the black and white aspect. Now they're doing it. You get the black and white aspect, but now you got the religion side too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you got the Jewish people, and then because in part of the trailer they were talking about how they were talking about their hardships, and then they were and then you got Eddie Murphy and his family. They're talking about their hardships and shit. So I think
they're trying to compare the Holocaust to slavery and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic argument. Who had life harder? The Jews are. I mean,
historically, I mean, we'll have to say it was the Jewish people because in the Bible they've had
What?
They were slaves in the Bible. Hebrews.
Black people was Jews too.
Hey, man, this is what I'm saying. It's the age-old argument.
Hold on,
I'm just saying. Hey, in the Bible,
this is a big ass debate, dog.
This should have been the topic.
This could be a
the main
big ass
topic.
Debate too.
I'm just saying. I'm not denying slavery because me personally, I could trace my slavery back to my great grandfather, and he was born a slave. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, because I already know in the Bible they're not like how they depict them in the books and shit that you seem like it's just a bunch of white people marching in the goddamn desert. I know that there were people of color, and more than likely they were African too. But besides the point, like that religion, like Jewish people were enslaved by the pharaohs and shit.
Basically,
what prompted the whole Moses thing? Which is the basis of the Moses story.
What they didn't basically say Jews. They said the Holocaust. There's a difference. They didn't actually say Jews had it worse. They said the Holocaust was worse than slavery. That's different.
See, I mean, I'm on either side of the fence here, so I got
both sides were shitty situations.
Yeah, it was
in humanity, and I'm saying like I'm looking past like, and I don't want to sound like one of them white people be on the news. I don't see color, but besides like transcending the whole race shit, as a human, as humanity is concerned, that was just a shitty situation for people in general, because not only were Jewish people forced to have to fucking work in those labor camps and shit, they were also killed, gassed. The same shit was happening to black folks out here too, in the South. You know what I'm saying? They were doing hard labor and all that shit, and if they weren't up to the master's liking, or if they try to run away, bad shit would happen to them, if not worse, such as getting hung and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'll come out with the argument here that the Jews happen to come out on top, while African American people still have to deal with the
Jews got
sticks.
reparations.
Yeah, African American folks still have to.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying. So I mean,
and plus, you could say blacks are one of the people that built America up.
That wasn't just black people, but yeah, it was.
I'll say this:
mainly blacks.
It's immigrants. Immigrants from every country has been what built America.
What was it? Non-white people built America, bro.
Not yet.
The railroads were built by Chinese people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And John Henry.
Motherfucker, like
don't forget about John Henry.
Then
the dual hammer swinging. The steal your bitch.
And leave us singing. I ain't watching that Shaq movie.
The whole thing about it is the Chinese wasn't forced to come over here though. Blacks was forced to come over here.
The Mexicans when Mexicans were they were being kicked out of America, like in during like I want to say World War I, World War II. They were actively recruiting Mexican people to come back to the States with the promise of being an American citizen. And after they served their time in the military, they kicked their asses back out.
I never heard about them kicking them back out.
That's happened. Then and the same shit, like they did similar shit to Chinese people too. When after the railroads,
that's like
and all that
blacks
shit.
Getting their freedom papers, but they never got their freedom papers.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't see, there's a pattern. There is a pattern going on when it comes to like that. If you're a person of color, you were getting some similar type of treatment. But like back to the movies concerned and the whole religion thing. If you're saying the Holocaust, I don't. Like, all I know, I'm looking at it as I was looking at it like historically.
It wasn't no comparison to Jews to blacks, because blacks are Jews also. Like the whole, it's just they compare. It was the argument of the Holocaust to slavery. And that's what it started.
Okay, I was looking at it like historically. I was like, well, Jewish people were slaves with the Pharaoh and shit. But if you look at the Holocaust, I don't know. It's like the Holocaust was like it was like, well, can we say like almost a decade of that going on with black people slavery? That was like what, hundreds of years since the country was started. So I will probably have to say that black people had it worse than the Holocaust. Looking at comparatively how you're saying it compared to the Holocaust, black people had it worse because we've been since this country was born. It was born on such vile practices.
It was born on the backs of other people of other
I mean, the Constitution is, if you read the Constitution, there's nothing in there for black people until you get to the amended shit. When you get to I forgot what amendment it was, let black people vote, but then they had the 3/5 of man rule and all that shit. The original Constitution was not written for.
They always saying they're giving us some, but they backtrack. They take some. When they give us some, they take some away. Mm-hmm. As simple as that.
But true. So I'm with Sir is talking about compared it to the Holocaust. No, black people had it worse. But I'm looking at it history wise, Jews kind of had it worse. But tomato, I guess. I don't know. Is that
it's like who had the worst parents growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's pretty much what I'm looking at.
It's basically like it's just a shitty situation.
Compared to the Holocaust, black people had it worse because we've been having it for hundreds of years. The Holocaust was not even a decade of torment. You know what I'm saying? Black people had to deal with that torment for generations.
My families came over from boats from Ireland, so I don't even
potato farmers.
Exactly.
Irish people had it bad too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, anybody that comes over from another country, you're automatically hated on when you start coming over here in large groups.
I noticed that. And I call it
But I don't think nobody had it as worse as blacks.
No.
We're the only ones that didn't get the one up like everybody else did because they were doing this shit to Irish people, Italian
Irish people had it bad. The Irish people had it bad.
Any fucking
but they'd be
Eastern European immigrant that came through, they and most immigrants that were white, they went through the fucking
and if you were a black Irish Jew somehow, oh shit.
He said a black Irish Jew.
That'd be a Martin Lawrence movie. You know what I'm saying?
It was just a lot of fucked up shit.
The Marcus Chester O'Hanahan.
DeMarcus Jonah O'Hanahan. Look at this. Oh,
but it's like this movie. Are you guys gonna watch it?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Is this something that I'm gonna be on a rush to watch? No, but I will watch it.
Every movie Eddie Murphy's been in that's been Netflix release related.
It's been good. I mean, pretty much every Eddie Murphy movie that's coming out as of late has been good.
Yeah,
even coming to America too.
Been good. It's just when I saw the trailer, the first thing that came to mind was Guess Who?
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to mind, the Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac movie.
I just gotta get past this whole Jonah Hill with his fucking Florida tan going on, bro.
And surfer dude, look, I know is.
But I'm happy Jonah Hill's gotten back to acting.
Yeah, for the longest.
Because it seemed like he was really heading down a bad path.
Yeah, I think he said he was taking a break from acting because of the
he had a pretty good role on that Don't Look Up as the vice president.
What is that?
Or whatnot.
Oh, that's the one with there's like a meteor coming that's about to hit Earth or some shit. And
I haven't watched that yet.
That movie's funny as shit, bro. That movie is funny. But he basically plays like the vice president or whatnot, but his mom is the president. So it's like he gets away with saying whatever the fuck he wants, doing whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty funny. But I mean, Eddie Murphy again, like Coming to America on Prime. I thought that was great.
He ain't been no slouch lately since he came back.
Nah.
But the Dolomite movie that he did was pretty
Dolomite
good.
Was funny as shit.
Yeah, Dolomite was good as hell.
I like that one.
But I do believe that's all the topics we had. So we're gonna close out the show. Well, I guess we'll start with Esther since start with Jay at the beginning.
Follow me, Sarah's on all platforms. And I truly appreciate people that's listening to us and especially watching us. And as I said before, I bleed blue, but I sure in the hell didn't want to make the playoffs. And and I'm tripping off Jay because his screen froze.
Is it still frozen?
Hell yeah, you've been frozen for the longest, dog.
On my side,
thinking like, why the hell he's looking like that?
Hey, on my side, I'm moving like normal, but my background ain't working and shit. Oh my god.
But yeah, follow me, Saracens, on all platforms. And if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. And you already know I'm gonna say it Twitter, Unintelligent Grad, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the Unintelligent Graduates, and that's all I got to say. Go ahead, Jay.
Right, I want to shout out to rosacea. That's what's happening to my face right now. I'm frozen in time.
Yeah, that is some rosacea, bro. That's like orzacea.
I mean, shout out to Melon, man, with his dope ass quality fucking green screen software that they gave us, man. But
shout out. I'd
like to thank everybody who's tuning in, watching us, and listening to us on the audio version. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. Drop us a line on Twitter at The Unintel Grad. Tell us how we're doing. Give us some feedback like, hey, how can Jay get his shit unfrozen? And we'll definitely try to answer that for you. As for me, man, you can find me. Mostly everything is on Twitch is Hey Kuya J. On YouTube it's at Kuya J 64, and on Instagram it's Kuya J _64. But that's all I got, man. Salam out to everybody who's been listening, man.
All right, guys. Of course, again, also grateful for everybody listening. I'm grateful to be watching the Dallas Cowboys getting that 5th seed after Jalen Hurts comes back and takes that 1st seed this weekend. You know what I'm saying, for the Eagles. Of course, I want to give a RIP to Pele, one of the greatest soccer, if not the greatest soccer player of all time, who passed away this last week. I actually have a quote here from him. He said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love what you are doing or learning to do." So, RIP to the original true GOAT of soccer, at least in my opinion, or football as they call it in Brazil. So,
around the world, we're the only dumb motherfuckers calling it soccer.
Hey guys, got any more RIPs for anybody?
Man, you know what? Not an RIP, but shout out and prayers to DeMar Hamlin, man. He suffered that cardiac arrest on the field. I want to say Friday, he was actually showing signs of cognition, and he was actually he's like the doctor said he's not only is there brain activity, but he's actually there. So he's responsive. I think he even dropped in on the team FaceTime meeting. Seems everything's cool. He just asking for prayers, man. That was a scary situation. Nobody has seen that in sports, like in professional sports. But shout out and prayers to DeMar Hamlin and his family.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Again, I mean, we're the Unintelligent Graduates. Of course, this is 3 guys with our own opinions. I mean, if you don't like our opinions, you can always chime in and speak your own opinions. So we appreciate everybody's been listening to us, and that's all we got. We're out.
Peace.
You didn't say no quote, damn it.
I did.
He did say the quote. You just weren't paying attention.
I said Pele. I said a quote by Pele, cuz. What do you mean, cuz?
I apologize.
Oh, we still alive, cuz.
I know.
What's happening?
I'm putting on to that.